Turning now to a story we've been following all day long, both on air here and on our streaming platform WCNC Plus. Protests nationwide tonight after Homeland Security says an ICE agent shot and killed a 37-year-old woman in Minneapolis today. Homeland Security says the woman was trying to run over agents. Others, however, like the Minneapolis mayor, say video showing the encounter shows otherwise. This after a group of people blocked agents during an immigration operation. NBC's Raya Catania is in Minneapolis, where many say they are demanding answers.
Portland Avenue is now packed with people as the memorial for 37-year-old Renee Good keeps growing. We are seeing folks coming out with candles and flowers as well as signs in honor of Renee. This vigil is being held by MIRAC, which is the Minnesota Immigration Rights Action Committee, a local nonprofit here in the Twin Cities. And we heard from speakers from other community groups as well, and their message seems to be consistent. They have these three main demands. They want to see ICE leave Minnesota, they want to see an end to the mass deportations, and they say that they want to see the federal agent who is responsible for this death to be held accountable and to be prosecuted to the fullest extent.
Meanwhile, Homeland Security Secretary Kristi Noem provided an update on this shooting just hours ago, and over on WCNC Plus, by the way. Noem called the incident, quote, an act of domestic terrorism. She says the driver was impeding law enforcement operations and harassing them, adding that the ICE agent who shot her, quote, did exactly what he's been taught to do in that situation.
ICE officers and agents approached the vehicle of the individual in question, who was blocking the officers in with her vehicle, and she had been stalking and impeding their work all throughout the day. ICE agents repeatedly ordered her to get out of the car and to stop obstructing law enforcement, but she refused to obey their commands.
The FBI says they are investigating.
And some officials in Minnesota are speaking against immigration enforcement operations tonight. Minnesota Senator Tina Smith is calling for ICE to leave the state, also pushing for a joint local and federal investigation into the shooting. And she did not mince words when asked about the Trump administration's recent rhetoric and actions targeting her state.
I think ICE should leave. The longer that they are in Minnesota, the less safe people are, and I think we could see today the implication of that, this senseless killing of this woman who was in her car.
Minnesota Governor Tim Walz and Minneapolis Mayor Jacob Frey also shared similar sentiments.
Protests against immigration and customs enforcement, they're now surging nationwide after the Minneapolis woman was shot and killed today. In New York City, the New York Immigration Coalition held a protest in Foley Square. Many people took to the streets chanting, quote, we want justice, we want peace, we want ICE off of our streets. Large protests also gathered in Boston and in New Orleans.
And looking ahead to tomorrow here in Charlotte, we are seeing an anti-ICE protest also planned. This is for First Ward Park at 5:30 p.m. PSL Charlotte posting this on Instagram just a few hours ago, and we do have coverage planned for that event tomorrow night. Once again, we will be following all the updates for you over on our WCNC Plus streaming app, as well as, of course, here on air on WCNC Charlotte throughout the day. You can find the latest information on breaking news stories just like these.